Recently, the Israeli government has taken a major and, I would say, rather cruel step. It's not just me saying this. Countries worldwide that typically support Israel are now expressing concern, noting that Israel's actions are showing excessive cruelty. This decision could lead to severe hunger and disease, potentially killing thousands in the Gaza Strip and Palestine. One major step Israel has taken is to completely ban the UN agency, UNRWA, United Nations Relief and Works Agency, which provides food and medicine primarily in Gaza. Several nations, including the United Kingdom, have stated they are gravely concerned about Israel's actions. In Australia and even the European Union, many countries are calling this move extremely worrying, questioning the path Israel is taking in this entire matter. Now, you may wonder, what exactly is this United Nations agency, UNRWA, that Israel has banned, which could lead to such devastating consequences in Gaza and Palestine? Looking at Israel's side of the argument, what is their reasoning behind this ban? UNRWA is a long-standing agency, so it's quite surprising to see Israel take this step. UNRWA was established just 4 years after the formation of the United Nations, which was founded in 1945, and the agency came about because many Palestinians were forced to leave their lands after Israel was established as a nation. Over time, as wars in the region intensified, whenever Israel took aggressive actions in places like Lebanon, Gaza, or the West Bank, though it didn't attack Jordan or Syria, local civilians were often forced to flee, and UNRWA would step in to provide food, medicine, and other essentials. Interestingly, the largest funding for UNRWA comes from the United States. Recently, after Israel banned UNRWA, the U.S. also expressed concern, saying they are deeply troubled by Israel's sudden ban on such an agency, which is funded by countries worldwide with billions of dollars. In 2022, UNRWA received $1.17 billion in donations from countries like Germany, the European Union, Sweden, Japan, and others. Islamic countries tend to donate less, while Western countries contribute a significant portion of UNRWA's funding. Saudi Arabia, for example, donated a maximum of $27 million to UNRWA, but following Israel's recent ban, even Saudi Arabia criticized the decision. According to them, UNRWA's role was simply to use these funds for the welfare of Palestinians, especially those in Gaza, by providing essentials like makeshift toilets, food, and medicine. This ban could worsen the refugee situation in Gaza, as UNRWA was a major support system for these communities. Now, you may wonder how such a UN agency, which receives funding from countries like the USA and others, is being accused by Israel. Israel claims that many UNRWA employees are actually working for Hamas, which Israel views as a terrorist organization. Israel has even stated that UNRWA employees allegedly supported Hamas during the October 7, 2023, terrorist attack on Israel. A recent video released by Israel highlights this, showing UNRWA employees allegedly transporting the bodies of deceased Israeli civilians to Gaza. According to Israel, this indicates that UNRWA is no longer neutral and is instead aiding Hamas. In response to these accusations from Israel, several Western countries had already reduced their funding for UNRWA. The USA and the European Union have, in recent months, also restricted their funding due to Israel's allegations. However, when asked, the United Nations maintains that UNRWA employees are merely performing their duties. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has written a letter to Israel, urging them to reconsider this ban, warning that many people could die of hunger as a result. Much of UNRWA's operations in Gaza depend on Israel's facilitation. Iranian, Russian, and Chinese media are all highlighting that Palestinians may starve if this continues. Israel's plan, described as starve or surrender, aims to pressure Hamas to either give up or face severe humanitarian suffering, and this ban may be part of that strategy. This could become a major flashpoint in the region, and it will be interesting to see if countries like the US or the European Union take any action against Israel. This topic will stay in the news, and I'll be making updated videos on it later. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thank you.